This is Sarah at Scrapbook.com, and I'm so excited to show you our metallic inks. This is something that everybody's excited about, everybody's talking about, and we have two gorgeous colors. We have gold and we have frost. I'm going to show you the gold first, but we're going to actually take a close look at both of them today. I'm going to show you what they look like on black paper and blend a little bit with a stencil, and I'm also going to show you a little bit about the reinkers, because you can re-ink these ink pads, and something that you can do with them that actually doesn't even involve the ink pad. So we'll get to that at the end, but let's go ahead and get started. For today's little demo, I'm going to be using one of our exclusive stencils. These stencils are so high quality and fun. We have tons of designs. This design is string lights, and I thought, what better stencil design to create lights with than one that has lights in it, because these are shiny. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down with our exclusive mint tape. It's low tack. It holds everything down really well. If you haven't had a chance to use this, actually, you should definitely give it a try if you're a stencil user. And like I said, I'm going to start with metallic gold. I'm so excited. I love shiny stuff. Okay, I'm going to be using our blending tool with the domed foam applicators that are removable, so you can have them for different colors. Love these. And I'm going to start getting some ink on my blending tool. Might take a second, so just roll it around and pick up some of that shiny metallic ink. I'm actually going to do part of this in gold and the other part in silver. I think that'll be really fun. And that way we can see both on the same black background, and you can compare the colors to each other right next to each other. I think that's going to be a fun way for us to look at them and kind of see, ooh, do I want gold first or frost first, or both really? All right, I've got a new top here for my frost color, which is kind of a, oops, want that on a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Kind of a silvery, frosty kind of color. So this one's a little harder to see on your blending tool, so just make sure you're saturating and rolling it around, giving it a good little bath in your ink pad. All right, and I'm going to start with my frost. Ooh, this is going to look good. I know it's probably really hard to view right now, but when I pick this up and move it around, it'll be much easier to see the shine. So just bear with me while I apply this shiny ink. Alrighty. So now for the big reveal, because I know it's kind of hard to see what's happening. Alrighty, it kind of revealed itself. Voila. So let me move that around for you so you can really see what's happening. There you go. Look at that shine. I could probably do this all day. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you a fun technique that you can use with your reinkers. So say you're like, okay, I want my gold and frost pads. Oop, I'm going to close this while I'm chatting. I want my gold and frost ink pads to last forever. Of course, I'm going to get the reinkers to make that happen. But also, they're just sitting there, so you may as well figure out a way to use them. So I'm going to take the gold, and I'm going to just kind of squirt a little bit here on my craft mat, my make art station. All right, that looks really nice. Don't need too much. And then I'm going to spritz it with water, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paintbrush and do some little speckles of color. Oh, there we go. And grab yourself a paintbrush. Any paintbrush will do. Kind of mix that. The reason we want to mix it with water is we want to make sure it falls when we actually sprinkle it. Otherwise, it's thick and it'll just kind of go and plop on there, which if you like that look, that's great. All right. Trick is get your bristles really saturated, roll them around in there, and then hold it on top, and you're going to hold it loosely, and you're just going to pat. And if you need a splatter box or something, totally fine. We sell those. You can find those on our website, Scrapbook.com. Or you can just go ahead and get a little messy. You can tap harder to get thicker blobs. There we go. I love this because whether you're using frost or gold, you could get some starry effects. Look at that. Now, it's not dry yet, so it's kind of sitting there. You do want to give it some time to dry. Play around with the consistency of water. The more water you use, probably the less metallic-y it's going to be, because it's a little watered down. So that's something that you'll want to play with, but why not? You have the supplies. Find the time while you're crafting and go ahead and do some tests and see what works for you. But there are so many ways that you can use our metallic gold, our metallic frost, and the reinkers, and you can get them all right now at Scrapbook.com.